Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 1 of COM 200. In this video, I'll walk you through the academic skills you'll need to be successful this week, explain the learning objectives, and break down each assignment so you know exactly what's expected. By the end of this video, you should feel confident about how to complete each assignment and stay on track for a successful first week. So let's go ahead and get started. This week, we'll focus on interpersonal communication, often called IPC. Interpersonal communication is the exchange of messages between people to build understanding, relationships, and meaning. Unlike simply sending information, interpersonal communication involves listening, responding, interpreting, and understanding how our own thoughts and experiences influence communication. So by the end of the week, you'll be able to define effective interpersonal communication, explain how interpersonal communication differs from other forms of communication, create a video-based self-introduction, evaluate your own communication strengths and areas for improvement, distinguish between self-concept and self-esteem, and explain how they affect communication with others. These objectives provide the foundation for everything you'll learn throughout this course. So let's go over the academic skills that you'll need. Success this week requires several important academic skills. Reading for understanding is one of them. Begin by carefully reading chapters 1 and 2 of your textbook. As you read, take notes on important concepts such as interpersonal communication, intrapersonal communication, self-concept, self-esteem, communication strengths, and even communication barriers. These concepts will appear in your discussion and your paper. Another skill is critical thinking. This course is not about memorizing definitions. Instead, you'll apply communication concepts to your own experiences. Ask yourself questions such as, why do I communicate the way I do? What are my communication strengths? What are my habits that make communication more difficult? How can I improve over the next 5 weeks? Reflecting honestly will make your assignments much stronger. Self-reflection is also a big part of this course. Many assignments this week require personal self-reflection. You'll complete a communication skills assessment and think about your results. Remember that there are no perfect scores. The purpose is to simply identify one communication skill you want to improve throughout the course. This brings us to video communication. One of the most important academic skills this week is professional video communication. When recording your introduction, speak clearly, make eye contact with the camera, smile naturally, minimize background noise, record in a well-lit area. Don't worry about being perfect. Your classmates are getting to know you, not judging your public speaking ability. And then, of course, this ties in nicely to academic writing. Several assignments require the APA writing style. This includes writing in an academic voice, organizing ideas into clear paragraphs, supporting ideas with credible sources, and using APA citations. And then, of course, a reference page. Remember that academic writing should be clear, objective, and professional. So let's go over to assignment 1. I already have this up on the screen at this point. The first assignment is your introduction discussion. Before creating your video, you should read chapter 1, complete interpersonal communication skills assessment, watch the week 1 video. In your introduction video, include the following. First, introduce yourself. Tell your classmates who you are and share what you hope to learn during the course. Next, reflect on creating your video. How confident did you feel? Were you comfortable speaking on the camera? Were you satisfied with how you presented yourself? This discussion is about your communication strengths based on your assessment results. Finally, identify one communication weakness that you would like to improve during this course. This weakness will become the focus of your improvement plan later in the week. You may also share photos if you wish and represent your interests in your life, although that piece is clearly optional. Your post must include at least 90 seconds of video and approximately 150 written words, or at least 3 minutes of video if you choose to submit only a video. Remember that posting a video is required to earn full credit. After posting your introduction, return during the week and respond thoughtfully to at least 3 classmates. Each response should be between 75 to 150 words. Let's go ahead and move to the next assignment. It's a discussion on self-concept and self-esteem. The second discussion mainly focuses on how we see ourselves. So before beginning, read Chapter 2 and the Week 1 discussion advice. You'll also complete the window activity. Your discussion should be approximately 300 to 350 words and include at least one properly cited source. Your discussion should include 4 parts. First, define self-concept and self-esteem using your textbook. Then explain how both relate to interpersonal communication and interpersonal communication. Second, complete the window activity. List 5 words you use to describe yourself and 5 words someone else used to describe you. Third, compare the similarities and differences. Were any of the descriptions surprising? Did they match how you see yourself? Finally, explain how your self-image has developed through both your own thoughts and your interpersonal communication interactions with other people. After submitting your discussion, respond to at least 2 classmates with thoughtful replies that extend the conversation using ideas from the textbook. So let's move to our final assignment, which is the skill improvement plan. So let me go ahead and bring this up on the screen. The skill improvement plan is an important part of the course. Your major assignment this week revolves around it. This assignment begins the project you'll continue throughout the course. So you'll start by reviewing your communication skills assessment. Choose one skill you would like to improve. So examples include listening, communication confidence, technology communication, message encoding, message decoding, channel selection. There are others. Once you've selected your skill, organize your paper into several sections. First, identify your improvement goal in 1 or 2 sentences. Second, write a motivational statement explaining why improving the skill matters to you. Third, review the literature. So you'll identify information you still need to learn and discuss additional resources you'll locate during week 2. Next, create a personal goals for weeks 2, 3, and 4. These goals should be realistic, measurable, and connected to improving your communication skill, essentially a SMART goal. Finally, explain exactly how you'll measure your progress. Think about specific behaviors you can observe on or track. Again, with the SMART goals. Your paper should be between 2.5 and 4 pages, not including the title page or the reference page. Use APA formatting. So again, just to break it down, you'll have a title page, an introduction, a thesis statement, body paragraphs, a conclusion, at least one credible source in addition to the course textbook, in-text citations, and a properly formatted reference page. Finally, I'm going to outline some tips for success. Here are a few suggestions I have for a successful week. First, start early. Do not wait until the due date to record your introduction video or complete your paper. Read the grading rubrics before each assignment. Complete the communication assessment before writing about your strengths and weaknesses. Save copies of your work. Participate in the discussions throughout the week instead of waiting until the last day. And then finally, don't hesitate to attend a live learning session if you have questions. These sessions are designed to help you succeed. So in closing, week 1 introduces the communication skills that will support you throughout the course. You'll learn about yourself, examine communication habits, practice presenting yourself professionally, and begin developing a personalized improvement plan that you'll continue building over the next several weeks. Approach each assignment thoughtfully, be honest in your self-reflection, and actively participate in the discussions with your classmates. Every conversation is an opportunity to strengthen your interpersonal communication skills. So thanks for watching, and the best of luck as you begin your week 1 COM 200.